We had 3 really good years. Did okay. But by the end of the 3 years, it all caught up to us. And we had to shut down. The business disbanded. By this point, I had made new friends in Bombay. Friends who introduced me to the world of theatre. The storyteller. The world of plays, playwright, scripts. The world of Anton Chekhov, Henrik Ibsen, Samuel Beckett. It was a fascinating world. I joined the theatre group as backstage hand, served tea, swept the stage, helped with costume, did makeup, did all I could just to be a part of the theatre, just to be a part of the experience of how a story is told and how the ideas are on stage. During this process, I realized the complexities of life. I realized the beauty of life. I realized the subtext of life, which is so much more to discover. Meanwhile, my modeling career turned to those music videos that did well. The business was opening up, the economy was flourishing. A lot of producers were willing to risk their films on newcomers. And that is how I got my first film offer, Tumbi. Truth be told, I had no idea what I was getting into. You see, we were not a film-watching family. Before my mother got married to my father, she would watch all Devanand and Rajesh Khanna films. So once she married an Air Force officer who posted to Chorhat and Chatpati or whatever, no more films. From then on, watching a film became a once-in-a-year ritual for us, every summer holidays. Therefore, when the chance to be in the films came to me, it just appeared to be an exciting adventure. And like every adventure, which promises excitement and new learnings, I decided to take it on, just for the fun of it. To my surprise, and to the surprise of a lot of my peers and my family, I got a lot of early success in my films. My initial films were well received. It was a fun time for us. I had a manager, I had all the trappings of an actor. I had some real fame, some fan following. But somewhere there was a deception. The deception of fame. See, fame promises to resolve all your issues. Fame promises to take away all the pain. It just seems like that. You're universally loved. But the truth is, fame actually does the opposite of it. It alienates the people close to you. It deepens your loneliness and your emptiness. And if you're too young when fame comes to you, if you do not have the right people around you, chances are you will falter. And I did. I chose the wrong films, had the wrong attitude, was not vain enough or was too vain, whatever the reasons. My early success dried up. Now that I look back, I would say one thing. The fact that I started my film career as an adventure was my fate. If you're not truly invested in what you want to pursue, you're bound to hit a dead end, which I did. The next few years were tough. To stay upbeat and stay strong was tough. But therein came the opportunity. I started to watch films. World cinema, art cinema, Hindi films, non-Hindi films. Anything that I could get my hands on. It was the time of DVDs at that time. And I found a tribe and a family and other cinephiles. And more than that, I found a mentor. A mentor for some reason who took a shine for me. And over many drunk conversations, long evenings, long film watching sessions. He told me all about filmmaking and screenwriting. It was a gift that he was in my life. It opened a world of stories for me. Stories of friends and family. Stories of travelers who meet on trains and flights. Stories of people you see in cafes, marketplace. Stories on people's faces. Each a world of vast emotion. And then, without any formal training, just on a hunch and a desire to tell my stories, I started to write. In 2012, I finished my first full-length screenplay. It was called Shantanu Shaili. Not surprisingly, it was about a young man looking for meaning in life in a modern world. The screenplay got accepted at various script labs all over the world. It got picked up by Image Studio. It was backed by a bona fide star. This was an endorsement of my resilience, hard work, maybe my gift. 2 years later, 2014, I made my first short film. It's called QED, it's on YouTube. 6 years later, in 2020, I debuted with my feature film Chitra. Now currently on Amazon Prime. A lot of people ask me why I abandoned my acting career so early. What prompted me to go towards filmmaking so early in my life? And the simple answer to them was that I wanted to tell stories of my life. The stories that I saw around me, I wanted them told. Just that simple act changed the way I looked at my career, my life, and my work. And I started to write profusely, immensely. Coming back to the whole pursuit of finding my gift, the kernel of thought that started in my youth many years ago. It's now that I realized that a gift is simply having an art that comes to you naturally and gives you joy. As simple as that. Today I believe storytelling is my gift. Maybe in the years to come, I'll convince a wider audience of it. But it does not matter. Because I immensely enjoy my gift. I enjoy being a part of the characters I work on, their conflicts, the dramas. I enjoy it all. And that is all that matters. The other thing that I realized over the years is that each one of us, each one of you has a gift. It's a matter of pursuing it and chasing it. No matter how weird, how bizarre it might turn out to be, but you do have a gift that it will be your own. I know people who have the gift of color. They become graphic designers, they become fashion designers, they become product designers. I know people who have a gift of structure. They become architects. They structure organizations. They structure screenplays. I know a diplomat who has the gift of critical reasoning. The possibilities of the gifts you have is endless. It is for you to find it. And the one learning that I would leave you with, and I would say, hold it close to your heart. If and when you do find your gift, pursue it, chase it. Because no matter what life you live, the joy and peace and happiness the gift can give you, nothing else can. Some of you might already know your gift. Some might find it soon, some might find it late like I did. But when you do, please decide to embrace it. That is all I have for you today. Thank you very much.